Tezos is an open-source blockchain network for resources and applications that can redesign themselves. It means to work with the clients to partake in the decentralized money economy, fabricating and conveying the dApps and participating in non-fungible symbolic ventures. The undertaking was sent off by French specialist Arthur Brightman, who recently worked at Google. Along with his better half Kathleen Brightman, they fostered an organization. Arthur has distributed a white paper for the venture back in 2014 under the pen name Goodman. However, just in 2017, with the backing of the Tezos establishment headed by Swiss businessperson Johann Gevers, the underlying coin presenting for the task was held. The eco raised around $232 million and was the best one of that time. As of recently, it is positioned as the 7th best eco of all time. Tezos is a self-change organization, implying that it can redesign itself without the need to part into two distinct blockchains. It gives Tezos a major benefit as it wipes out the gamble of parting the local area, which frequently happens once the fork of the organization is recommended, and furthermore upsets the organization impacts after some time. The organization likewise works with formal confirmations. The Tezos network is tremendous and quickly developing and applies a proof-of-stake agreement system. As a matter of fact, it was quite possibly the earliest organization to utilize this agreement. The validators on the organization are called dough punchers. To turn into a hub validator, one requirements to stake something like 8,000 Tez, known as a roll. In the event that the individual doesn't have this numerous resources, they can in any case take part in marking by designating their coins to the hub administrator. For each prepared block, sponsor get 32 XTZs. From that point onward, the endorsers are decided to confirm the last added block. They're compensated by 2 ZTX per confirmation. Partners administer moves up to the center convention, including moves up to the change cycle. At the point when the changes are acknowledged by the members, can incorporate compensations to the clients that assist with working on the convention. The task offers engineers layouts for building brilliant agreements, including archives for making non-fungible tokens. The task group has likewise made a tomfoolery and intelligent instructional exercise to make learning the LIGO, Smart Pi programming language, more straightforward for the engineers. The shrewd agreements based on Tezos can't be closed down or edited by outsiders. As of late, Tezos innovation was utilized by the European National Bank try investigating the chance and attainability of sending off national bank digital forms of money. XTZ or Tezi is a local cash of the Tezos organization. It is an inflationary coin with a set yearly expansion rate. The recently given resources are utilized for the prizes and add to the symbolic expansion. Toward the start of August 2021, the cost of the XTZ token was effectively recuperating from the negative pattern. On August 3 it was all the while exchanging for $3. Before the month's over, the cost practically multiplied and the Tezos network coin was exchanging for $5.80. The acquiring went on in September. However, on the 8th of the month, the XTZ coin abruptly tumbled to $4.30, and afterwards siphoned up from this plunge, coming to $7 in only 3 days. In the following 14 days, the token was extremely unpredictable, attempting to lay out another cost position. Toward the finish of September, the symbolic value contracted to $5.40 once more, and afterward pursued the bullish direction of the altcoins market and came to $9.10 on October 3. While the majority of the altcoins laid out their new all-time highs, the Tezos coin couldn't beat the record of 2017. The accompanying business sector rectification impacted the XTZ as well, and its cost outline began to decline. The resource was in a consistent downtrend for very nearly 2 months. On November 27 it was exchanging for $4.60 and in the following 24 hours leaped to $5.60. It was a brief move and, surprisingly, however, the cost went up to a similar level again after a short cost rectification. On December 13 the cost returned to the degree of $4. The two endeavors to get through the obstruction level toward the finish of December 2021 and toward the start of January 2022 were not effective, and the cost remained inside $4.4 till the center of January. On January 22 the cost of Tezos token out of nowhere dropped to $2.90 and remained this low for very nearly 7 days. However, at that point got back to the past level and even developed to $4.40 in the primary 7-day stretch of February. However, at that point dropped to the degree of $3 and remained there for something like 3 weeks. The following endeavor for value development was toward the finish of spring. However, rather than laying out a new upturn, the token went down from April 11. On May 12, when nearly all that available got shaken, the XTZ likewise dropped to $1.70, kept up with this level for a month, and toward the start of June arrived at a new low of $1.40. Over the most recent 14 days, it was marginally bullish, yet couldn't show large gains and just came to $1.80. Regardless of the way that 100% exact specialized investigation for Tezos digital currency is not really imaginable, on this cutting-edge specialized examination device by TradingView you can see the constant collected XTZ trade rating for Cho's time period. The rundown for XTZ/USD depends on the most famous specialized pointers, moving midpoints, oscillators, and turns. Tezos value expectation for 2022. Concerning Tezos cost expectations until the end of 2022, there are different suppositions. Expects a slump towards $1.61614, and reverberations with $0.6604 continuously end. Different specialists, for instance, are more energetic about Tezos future cost, referring to upwards of $2.27838 in December. Tezos value expectation for 2023. In their Tezos cost expectations for 2023, figures the coin's cost to go down to $0.445777 by December. Determining Tezos future, anticipates further decline of its cost, as well, saying that Tezos cost will reach $0.09906 at that point. Going against the norm, continues anticipating Tezos cost development, providing cost estimates around $1.9686 in 2023. Tezos value expectation for 2024. Tezos cost expectations for 2024 are still prevalently negative, for certain experts promising costs in the $0.57785 $0.97409 territory, while takes an alternate view and refers to the chance of the cost coming to $1.92918 in December 2024. Tezos value expectation for 2025. Has just cynicism coming up for the 2025 Tezos.